children, look around you. What do you see? Can you spot the amazing things that make up your surroundings? There's a whole world of things. Some of these things are alive while others are not. Now, let me ask you a question. Can you guess what makes something alive? Look around and you will find living beings everywhere. Look at yourself. You are a living thing. So are animals like dogs and cats, birds like colorful parrots and chirpy sparrows, and insects like buzzing bees and beautiful butterflies. They can walk, run, and play just like you do. The things that are alive are known as living things. Students, even plants like tall trees and lovely flowers are living things. Isn't that amazing? But hold on, because there's more to discover. There are also things that are not alive. We call them non-living things. They might not eat or grow, but they are still important in our world. Just take a look at the table around you, the books that help you study, or the bottle from which you drink water. Even though they don't breathe or move, they have a special place in our lives. Students, let us now learn about the different characteristics of living and non-living things. Let's get started. The very first characteristic is living things move while non-living things do not. One special thing about living things is that they can move in different ways. Animals have different ways to get from one place to another. Humans like us can walk, run, jog, and even skip. We use our legs to move. Just like us, animals like deer, leopards, and buffaloes also walk and run using their legs. But wait! Have you ever seen birds flying in the sky? Insects and birds can move by flying using their wings and legs. Fish, on the other hand, swim gracefully using their fins and tails. Now let's talk about plants. They may not have legs or wings, but they can still move in their own way. Have you ever noticed how a sunflower turns its face towards the sun? It's like it's saying, "Hello, Mr. Sun." Seedlings, which are tiny baby plants, bend their tips towards the light to get energy for growth. Moving on, let's take a look at non-living things. Unlike living things, they don't have the ability to move on their own. Things such as toys, books, and rocks stay in one place. They do not have legs, wings, or fins to move around. Secondly, living things need food while non-living things do not. Just like you need yummy snacks and refreshing drinks to keep you going, all living things need food and water too. Animals have their own way of getting their delicious meals. Some, like cows, deer, sheep, and elephants, munch on leaves and grass. And other animals, like lions, tigers, and bears, hunt and eat other animals. Now let's turn our attention to plants. Unlike animals, they cannot move around to find food. But guess what? They know how to make their own food. Green plants can create their own meals. Moving on, unlike living things, non-living things don't need food to survive. Things such as toys, books, and rocks don't get hungry or thirsty as living things do. They don't need to eat or drink to stay active. The next characteristic is living things grow while non-living things do not. Living things, whether they are animals or plants, grow in height, size, and appearance. Think about your childhood pictures. Remember how tiny you were when you were a baby? But look at you now, all grown up as a child. It's amazing how we humans grow. And guess what? Animals go through the same process too. A chick starts its life as a little creature inside an egg. Then it hatches out, and as time passes, it becomes a hen. Now, let's turn our attention to plants. Have you ever planted a seed? When you give it water, sunlight, and care, the seed sprouts and becomes a baby plant. But it doesn't stop there. The seedling keeps growing, and with time, it turns into a full-grown plant. But remember, students, just like everything in nature, when living things become old, they eventually pass away or die. Unlike living things, non-living things don't grow or change over time. They just stay as they are without getting bigger or taller. Also, they never experience growth or death. Moving on, the fourth characteristic is living things breathe while non-living things do not. Take a moment and place your hand on your chest. Can you feel something? Yes, it's your chest moving up and down. That's the amazing process of breathing. Animals have different ways of breathing. Animals like cows, cats, and dogs, just like us, have special organs called lungs. These lungs help them breathe in and out. Have you ever wondered how fish and other aquatic animals breathe? They have a special organ. They use gills. But wait, did you know that insects have their own unique way of breathing? Insects like cockroaches and grasshoppers have tiny holes in their bodies called spiracles to breathe. Now let's talk about plants. Even though we cannot see them breathing as we do, they have their own way of taking in air. They have tiny holes called stomata on their leaves through which they breathe. And unlike living things, non-living things don't need to breathe. It's like they have a special power. They can exist without taking in the air. The fifth characteristic is living things can feel and have emotions while non-living things do not. Just like you, all living beings have the ability to feel. Imagine a chilly day. What do? You quickly put on cozy woolen clothes to feel warm and comfortable. That's because we can feel things like cold or warmth through our skin. Ants are super skilled at finding sugar even if it's placed far away. And guess what? Plants, even though they don't have sense organs like us, can also feel in their own unique way. They can sense changes happening around them. Unlike living things, non-living things do not have the ability to feel or experience emotions. Things such as toys, books, and rocks don't have the ability to feel joy, sadness, or any other emotions. They don't have senses like humans. Lastly, living things reproduce while non-living things do not. Imagine a mama cat giving birth to adorable kittens or a mama cow welcoming a cute little calf into the world. These are examples of animals reproducing by giving birth to babies. But wait, there's more. Some animals, like birds, snakes, crocodiles, and lizards, have different way of reproducing. They lay eggs. Plants too have their own incredible way of reproducing. Most plants produce seeds. When these seeds find a cozy spot in the soil with the help of water, air, and sunlight, they sprout and grow into beautiful plants. Unlike living things, Non-living things do not have the ability to reproduce and create new beings. They stay just as they are, without the ability to create new versions of themselves. Now, children, let me tell you an interesting way to learn more with the EduRev app. Do you know that you can read the notes of this chapter and can also take the MCQ test with the EduRev app? And why should you do that? Tests in the EduRev app are like a game, and this can also help you become the topper of your class. And not just science, you also get courses for EVS, maths, English, Hindi, and all other subjects in the EduRev app. Go ahead and join the EduRev app to learn in the most interesting way.